So, what is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of life? If you are open minded and if you stick around till the end of this video, you will be sure what is the meaning of life. So, lions hunt zebras. We all know that it has been happening for hundreds of thousands of years. So, these zebras, they run to escape from the lion and the lion runs to catch the zebra. So, either the lion starves and dies or the zebra gets ripped apart alive by the lions. We all know this is a fact. So, what meaning do you think these events have? For hundreds of thousands of years, these zebras and these lions, they have been running and running and running. What did they do with it? The same thing you are doing, running around like maniacs. It has accomplished nothing. That is the truth. The meaning of life is that it has no meaning. So, we humans, if there is a hole, we always try to fit something into it, right? So, I am talking about the hole called life. So, it's time that we open-mindedly accept that it has no meaning. So, we get born into this world, right? We suffer and then we die. Before we die, we reproduce, we give birth to some offsprings, they suffer and then they give birth to some more offsprings and then they die. I can't go on, right? So, what is the point? What have you done by continuing running like maniacs, running like these lions, zebras, monkeys? What have you done? Nothing. So, you might tell me, okay, I am a teacher, I have educated a lot of students. So, okay, you educated a lot of students. What did those students do? They ran around like maniacs and then they died, right? So, you might tell me that, okay, I am a firefighter, right? I save people from fire, right? So, imagine there is a bucket, right? So, this bucket is full of holes, right? So, there is water pouring down and the bucket is leaking. So, what you are doing is like this Tom and Jerry cartoon, you are trying to seal the gap. When you seal one gap, another gap opens. When you seal that gap, another gap opens, right? You solve starvation, the next problem is obesity. You solve you solve communication problems with something like internet. The next thing you know, they use internet for crime, right? You discover weapons to defend yourself, it is being used for crime. So, the only logical thing to do is to accept that, okay, this bucket is full of holes, let me just close the tap. The cause of all the harm in this existence is existence of sentient beings. So, this existence does not allow sentient beings to exist without suffering. So, the next logical thing, right, the next meaningful thing to do in this existence is to stop it, stop all this pointlessness, stop sentient beings from existing, cause extinction. That is the only solution, right? So, yes, life is absolutely meaningless, but still the fact is life already exists, this pointless suffering already exists. So, you can find some amount of meaning in solving it. So, whatever meaning you think life has, do you think it justifies child abuse? Do you think it justifies sadistically torturing an animal for an hour and then slowly killing that animal? Because this is what, if life continues, this is what is going to happen. Do you think that meaning will justify, a kid who died 1 year old with some disease? What meaning do you think that kid had? A kid who is born and he or she lives for a year and then they die. Their parents are sad, the kid suffered. What meaning did it have? Absolutely nothing. Don't try to force this kind of toxic optimism into life. Accept reality. We have already made 2 videos on why non-existence is better than existence. So, now or ever, non-existence will always be better than existence. Any meaning that comes in life that you think life has is in existence, and we have already proved that non-existence is better. It's as simple as that.